Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, going to give all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Alright, just finna get into this quick lesson, concerning the charagma, or the grain of rice, alright? You see right here, I'm just going to get straight into it. It says, according to the UN, a digital ID is necessary to fight climate change. A global digital ID has features built in to exclude people from participating in society, including freezing people's bank accounts, stopping them from buying food, taking flights. All right. So, hey, man, they're making this thing, this charagma, or the grain of rice, it's finna be implemented, it's finna be mandatory, to so-called fight off, global change or whatever this shit's called, but we already know what that's for, that's for their NWO, New World Order, and
it said without it you wouldn't be able to buy food or whatnot. And hey, man, that's prophecy being fulfilled, man. Hey, that's Revelation the 13th chapter, verses 16 on down, jumping right off the pages.
Yup. I'm gonna get it right now. This is Revelations 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. So yeah, they're not gonna care, what kind of status you got, if you're, the so-called richest man alive or the poorest man alive. Hey, if you're here on earth, you gotta take it, and it ain't no barcode. It ain't you can't link this precept up with Revelations 18. IUIC, they going off like a motherfucker. This is a literal mark, which is that grain of rice that they've been working on,
Did you say embargo or barcode?
Embargo.
At the end of the day, ultimately we understand, with this device, which ultimately this is the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, who has put it in the minds of these devils to come up with the device. Because ultimately this is really a test that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai is about to bring upon the earth. But also we understand that with this device, man, the ultimate Esau Edom, so-called white man, he's trying to achieve world domination, the ultimate rulership over all the nations, man, all the people.
Yeah. Because it's mark. Here, let me just get into the word real quick. The Greek word is charagma, all right? A stamp, an imprinted mark. Actually, let me get to the one that says the mark branded upon horses. So this mark is going to signify that you're calling Esau, even the so-called white man, your God, rather than Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. Because it's a punishment for taking this.
Because ultimately, as you go into it and you break down the mark of the beast, charagma, that's going into something that's physically cut within inside your skin, and as the brother reads on down to verse 18. All right, going into that number 666 is very important, man, because that also adds to the breakdown of what this device is. What this device is, but you got it.
Okay. It's Revelations 13 and 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right. So you see it right there. They said that you're not going to be able to participate in society. They're going to be freezing your bank accounts. So you ain't going to be able to go into the store and shop, for your necessities. It says stopping them from buying food, taking flights. So basically you ain't going to be able to do shit out here if you ain't got this, Here, let me get Revelations 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of it, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with the fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right, so that's that punishment right there. If you take that charagma, you know, hey, you through. You know, you're gonna partake of the missiles that's gonna be shot over here. You know, you're gonna be left behind. You know, while America's burning. You know, you're gonna be part of that lake of fire. You know, y'all Bashim outside, and it ain't gonna be no, oh, I'm just gonna get burnt up and I'm gonna be good. Nah, the Lord gonna, you know, he gonna leave your spirit and your body to, you know, feel that pain. You know.
To back that up, Zechariah the 14th chapter, the 12th verse says, "What? That their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." So ultimately, hey, when them missiles hit, man, hey, you not just gonna go poof, you know, 1 millisecond, then you out of there. Nah, the Lord, he gonna keep your spirit or in that body, and he gonna make you suffer. Cause hey, when you melt something, when something is melting, all right, it doesn't disappear immediately. It's a gradual process when something's melting. So ultimately, hey, the Lord, he's gonna punish, all right, the wicked of our people, all right, anybody who takes this mark, man. You see, a good example of that, you know, as we always mention amongst the brotherhood, that scene in Terminator 2 Judgment Day with Sarah O'Connor hanging on a fence and burning alive. And hey, what we seen earlier with this dude in the Tesla, man. Hey, that dude in the Tesla, look, the Most High Yahweh Bashmi Ashai kept that dude's spirit in that body, man, and burned him alive, man. And this is what's coming unto anybody who takes that mark, man, as the brother just read in Revelation the 14th chapter.
Yeah.
You want to read that verse 18 and chapter 13 real quick?
Okay. Revelations 13 and 18. Here's the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603
Right, so his number is 603. Now, when you break it down, it goes into what? 600, you got 6, and then 3 score. All right, when you have a score that's 20, multiplied 20 by 3, you have what? 60. So far you have 660, and it said 1 and 6, so that amounts up to what? 666. Now, when you look into, all right, that number 666 in the blue letter in the Greek, or what pops up there is I believe is a chi xi stigma.
Yeah.
Now, what we want to look into, all right, is ultimately what we want to focus on is that word stigma. If you can pull it up.
I'm gonna get it right now.
And if you can't pull it up in a blue letter app, just type in on the internet stigma, Greek word meaning blue letter Bible.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Stigma, Greek. Greek word meaning.
Because, you know, pretty much when you go into that word stigma, as the brother had mentioned earlier, pretty much when you take this mark, you're also reverencing Esau as your God, right? You got it?
It says a mark or brand. Keep on going down.
Let me see. Because they got the specific definition on what.
Keep on going straight.
Okay. Give us 1 second to lock it.
It's like we in Treasure right now.
I can maybe turn right here, right?
You go back. I'm just looking at that.
Okay. Alright. Stigma. Greek word, blue letter, Bible. Yep, you go ahead and read that.
Alright. It says a marked, pricked in or branded upon the body to ancient Oriental usages.
Yep.
Usage.
When you go into that word pricked, it's another word for cut. Alright, go ahead.
It says slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to.
Boom. So that goes to show you that if you take this mark, if you indeed get this mark inside your forehead or your hand, you are signing allegiance to Esau, Edom, so-called white man. You are recognizing Esau, Edom, so-called white man as your God, as your master, and not Yahweh Bashmi Ashai. Right? Also, and you breaking a law where it says,
That's why I have no other gods before me.
Yep, that one. And where it says, thou shalt make no cutting in the flesh, man. See, because ultimately, a lot of Israelites are getting ready to bow down to this devil, man, and recognize Esau, Edom as their God, and not Yahweh Bashmi Ashai. And therefore, the Lord Yahweh Bashmi Ashai is going to deliver up to the judgment, man, that's coming.
God. I'm going to get one more precept.
God.
If you got some, just call it out.
I got a couple precepts. What you getting right now?
Revelations 13 and 3 and 10. So this is Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right. So what's that temptation talking about? When everybody, you know, when Esau makes that charagma, you know, mandatory. You know, everybody lining up, take it, you know, because Esau, hey, he's going to make, just like you said, you're not going to be able to participate. You know, he ain't going to allow, you know, food to be transported here in America, you know, so it's going to be we're going to be in the midst of Jacob's trouble. You know, it's going to be all types of shit going on. So he's going to make it seem like, you know, hey, you need this, you know. So people are going to be lining up, but hey, if you fear Yahweh Bashmi Ashai, you can't take this, you know. That's why we come into this truth, you know. That's why we build ourselves up, all right, and that's why we go through the things we go through and still hold our integrity in Yahweh Bashmi Ashai, so he can keep us in that hour of temptation, you know. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, right? So yeah, man, we gotta hold fast to this truth, you know. You know, we can't let no type of persecution, you know, no type of tribulation, you know, what's it called?
Affliction.
Affliction, knock us off this path, you know.
And if I may real quick, when you go into that word world in Revelation, the 3rd chapter and 10th verse, it goes into the Greek word oikoumene, meaning the whole inhabited earth. So all you jackasses who like to, you know, preach that false doctrine, the pre-rapture tribulation doctrine, whatever you called it, where you think you'll be caught up or and escape the tribulation that shall fall upon the earth, man. The scripture that we just read, that debunks that, man. Because this temptation is going to fall upon the whole world, man. Everybody upon the face of the earth, man. Right? We're going to be presented with a choice, man. And ultimately, our choice, and we pray that the Lord keeps the spirit upon us to make the choice of not taking a chip, man. Right? And ultimately, staying obedient and faithful to Yahweh Bashmi Ashai. But if you could, can you get first Revelation 2 and 10, and then after that, Job chapter 20, verse 23.
Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
All right, so like it says, fear none of the things which thou shalt suffer, because ultimately, once again, we coming into the time of Jacob's trouble and a time of great persecution against the Israelites. You see, because ultimately, with us out there on the highways and byways are exposing Esau, are telling him about his coming downfall of his kingdom. Guess what? That is we are a thorn, are in Esau, Edom, so-called white man's side. So he's gonna try to, you know, lock us up, man. All right, ultimately, some of us, man, we're gonna be led to the chopping block, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "Be faithful unto death, and He will give us a crown of life." Because ultimately, there are in the scriptures where it talks about that there will be martyrs of Yahweh Shai, those who die for the word of the Most High and the testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right, can you read that again?
Yep. Revelations 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Which that tribulation 10 days is going to, you know, a set amount of time which the Lord is going to try us. But at the end of the day, ultimately, those of us who are trying to please Yahweh Bashmi Ashai to the best of our ability, those of us in His faith, ultimately we have nothing to fear. Right now, of course, we in the flesh, so some of the things, we see, it's going to shake us up in the flesh a little bit. Your flesh might not want to go through with it. But ultimately, we understand that the faith that Yahweh Shai has given us is ultimately supposed to override that fear and overcome that fear. Right? And ultimately, if our faith overcomes that fear, then guess what, man? Hey, that shows that what Yahweh Shai, he's keeping the spirit on us to resist, man. All right, if we pass, guess what, man? That means we be the elect. You see, because Yahweh Shai said, he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved, man. Hey, this MOTB, man, this is the last test. All right, this is the last test which the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, is going to set before us, man. The Lord's will we pass it and be of that elect number.
Real quick, I'm gonna get this real quick. Psalms 91:9, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. Right? So Yahweh Shema Shai, he's not going to allow us, our flesh to overtake us and like, I need it. No. If we're making Yahweh Shema Shai our everything, we rely on him. He sees that, and he's gonna, have an angel over us, hey, put it in our mind to, hey, keep on fighting, But that was it on that. Job 20:10.
20 and 23.
20:23, okay. Job 20:23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Shema Shai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Right, it says when he is about to fill his belly. Now that goes into when ultimately Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is about to fulfill his new world order, which ultimately was going to be the pillar, all right, or the device that he's going to use to try to fulfill his new world order, man. That's see-hit, man. Because ultimately, if he was able to, put that mark inside of everybody, that would lead to him fulfilling his new world order, man. But also, we understand that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, he ain't gonna let this dude, all right, put a mark inside the elect. Because what the Lord said, he has reserved unto him 7,000 men which have not bowed the knee to Baal. Right, so also the Lord has reserved a complete number of men who will not bow down to this beast system, who will not take this mark, man.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon.
Yep, and how's the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai gonna do that, man? Through the missiles, which ultimately that's what the iron weapon is going into, man. So also when Esau Edom is about to take the most juiciest tender steak bite, right, when he's about to eat that Cool Ranch Dorito with all the seasoning on it, guess what, man? The Lord gonna slap that shit out of his hand. All right, in other words, when he's about to reach the height of his new world order, the Lord is getting ready to destroy his kingdom, man.
Okay. It says, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Keep on going down. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yeah, the glittery sword cometh out of his gal. Tears are upon him.
Which also is going to what the missiles coming out the silos when it says the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Right, the missiles coming out the silos. And also, when the Lord unleashes his destruction on America, hey, man, the powers that be, man, they gonna be in fear. And they're gonna be in fear to the point where they're gonna try to hide in bunkers, all right, to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai, like it says in Revelation the 6th chapter. Let the rocks fall upon us, all right, that we may hide from the wrath of the Lamb, if we paraphrase it. But also, we understand that the Lord is letting you do that so that you can be preserved as the first fruits of slavery in our kingdom, in Yahweh Shai's kingdom first and foremost, which by default, it being Yahweh Shai's kingdom, it makes it the kingdom of Israel by default. But ultimately, a point being, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's going to come forth with this device and perform the will of Yahweh Shema Shai on the left-hand side. But it is already written that this man will not succeed, man.
Yep. Okay. Was that on that?
That was it, bro.
Alright, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Going to give all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honor to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Alright, Shalom.